Englazed presents the wacky word origins of Christmas. Hey everyone, welcome to our festive special. With Christmas just around the corner, let's dive into some festive vocabulary to get you in the holiday spirit. Ever wondered where some of our favourite Christmas words come from? You know, like reindeer, those antlered airplanes that deliver presents worldwide. But did you know the word reindeer comes from the Old Norse word hreindiri? Or eggnog, it's basically like a milkshake, but you're not supposed to see what's in it. The term eggnog is believed to have originated from the word noggin, a small wooden mug used to serve alcohol. And don't even get me started on mistletoe. Talk about awkward first date material. The word mistletoe comes from the Old English misteltan, which means dung on a twig. Romantic, right? Stick around because we're about to unwrap the hilarious history behind these words and more. Get ready to impress your friends with your newfound knowledge at your next holiday gathering. The Big Kahuna. Christmas comes from Christus Maes, Old English for Christ Mass. Who knew, right? Santa Claus, the big guy himself. This jolly name actually comes from the Dutch Sinterklaas, a version of St. Nicholas. Those high-flying reindeer. Reindeer comes from the Old Norse word hreindiri, meaning deer with antlers. Makes sense. Chapter 4. Sleigh Santa's ride is cooler than your dad's convertible. Santa's sleigh, the ultimate winter ride. The word sleigh probably comes from the Dutch word slee, meaning a sledge. Chapter 5. Elf, Santa's little helpers, the unsung heroes of Christmas, and masters of tiny tools. Elves, Santa's little helpers, work tirelessly to bring joy to children around the world. The word elf comes from the Old English word elf, meaning a supernatural being often depicted as magical and skilled. Must be those toy-making skills that have been passed down through generations, making them the perfect helpers for Santa. Chapter 6. North Pole, where it's always cold, even when it's hot cocoa season. Imagine sipping a warm drink while surrounded by endless snow. The North Pole, Santa's HQ. It's a magical place where dreams come true. This one's pretty straightforward. It's the northernmost point on Earth. The coldest place you can imagine. Chapter 7, Christmas Tree, because who doesn't love decorating a giant houseplant? The Christmas tree, a holiday staple. This tradition dates back centuries, with evergreen trees symbolizing eternal life. Chapter 8. Ornaments, from humble beginnings to tiny disco balls. Ornaments, the bling of the Christmas tree. Ornament comes from the Latin ornare, meaning to adorn. Fancy. Chapter 9. Tinsel, because every tree needs a little sparkle, or a lot. Tinsel, the sparkly stuff that gets everywhere. It comes from the old French word estincelle, meaning spark. Chapter 10. Wreath, the OG door decoration. Wreath's a welcoming symbol. Wreath comes from the Old English word wreather, meaning a twisted band. Chapter 11. Mistletoe, kissing encouraged, but only under this plant. Mistletoe, the kissing plant. This word comes from the Old English misteltan, meaning dung on a twig. Romantic, right? Chapter 12. Stocking, from socks to Santa's special delivery system. Stockings hung by the chimney with care. The word stocking simply refers to a type of sock. Candy canes, a sugary holiday treat. The candy part is obvious, but the cane refers to its shape. Gingerbread, spicy and delicious. Gingerbread comes from the Old French gingerbread, referring to preserved ginger. Eggnog, a creamy holiday drink. Nog might come from noggin, a small cup, while egg is, well, an egg. Caroling, spreading cheer through song. The word carol comes from the Old French carol, which referred to a circle dance with singing. Nativity, depicting the birth of Jesus. The term nativity comes from the Latin nativitas, meaning birth. Advent, the season leading up to Christmas. It comes from the Latin adventus, meaning arrival. Yule log, a big old log for the fireplace. Yule is an old word for Christmas, and well, a log is a log. Snowman, a frosty friend. This one's pretty self-explanatory. It's a man made of snow, simple as that. Snowflake, a single ice crystal. Snow comes from the Old English snore, and a flake is a small flat piece. Fireplace, a cozy spot for Christmas. Fire is pretty self-explanatory, and a place is where something is located. Chimney, Santa's preferred mode of entry. Chimney comes from the Old French chimney, meaning fireplace. Gift, a present given with love. Gift comes from the Old Norse word gift, meaning a giving. Ribbon, the colourful gift wrapping essential. Ribbon comes from the Old French rabbin, meaning a band of fabric. Bow, the perfect finishing touch. Bow comes from the Old English word boga, meaning a curved shape. Holly, a festive plant with red berries. Holly comes from the Old English word hollen, referring to the plant. Ivy, a climbing plant used in decorations. Ivy comes from the Old English word ifig, referring to the plant. Poinsettia, a red and green holiday plant. It's named after Joel Roberts Poinsett, who introduced it to the United States. Bells ringing in the holiday season. Bell comes from the Old English word bell, meaning a hollow metal object. Candle, a source of light and warmth. The word candle comes from the Latin candela, meaning a wax light. Garland, a decorative string of greenery. The word garland comes from the Old French word garlande, meaning a wreath. Christmas card, a festive greeting. Christmas and card are pretty self-explanatory, right? Christmas Eve, the night before Christmas. Eve comes from the Old English word effen, meaning evening. Christmas Day, December 25th, the big day. Christmas and day are pretty self-explanatory, right? Boxing Day, December 26th, a day for leftovers and relaxation. It originated as a day for giving gifts to servants. Three wise men, the Magi who visited Jesus. Wise and men are pretty straightforward, and three refers to their number. Shepherd, a person who tends sheep. Shepherd comes from the Old English word sheepherd, meaning sheep herder. Star, a celestial object. Star comes from the Old English word steora, referring to a bright object in the sky. Angel, a heavenly being. Angel comes from the Greek word angelos, meaning messenger. Peace, a state of tranquility. Peace comes from the Old French word paix, meaning tranquility. Joy, a feeling of great happiness. Joy comes from the Old French word joie, meaning delight. Noel, another word for Christmas. It comes from the Old French word Noel, meaning Christmas. Tidings, news or information. Tidings comes from the Old English word tidong, meaning news. Feast, a large meal. Feast comes from the Old French word feste, meaning a celebration. Tradition, a custom passed down through generations. Tradition comes from the Latin word traditio, meaning handing down. Festive, having a joyous and celebratory atmosphere. Festive comes from the Latin word festivus, meaning festive. Holiday, a special day of celebration. Holiday comes from the Old English word haligdeg, meaning holy day. Spirit, the essence of something. Spirit comes from the Latin word spiritus, meaning breath or soul. Celebration, a joyful occasion for special festivities. Celebration comes from the Latin word celebratio, meaning a throng. Thanks for watching. We hope these words bring some extra cheer to your holiday season. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Merry Christmas!